This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Beast Morphers Gold Ranger. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Lightning Collection window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the figure. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is the Gold Ranger out of the box. And oh man, I am getting more and more impressed with what Hasbro is doing with their Ranger line. This Lightning Collection is bringing my favorite Power Rangers to the perfect collection, and this Beast Morphers Gold is a great interpretation of that. I absolutely love a whole ton of things about this guy, and I cannot wait to check him out with you guys. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. So for Beast Morphers Gold, we do get a good amount of accessories. Starting off, we get an unhelmeted head, a sword, an effect piece, a blaster, and 4 interchangeable hands. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Beast Morphers Gold Ranger. Alright guys, and let's take a closer look at the Beast Morphers Gold Ranger. And man, this came out super dope. Now, I really hope that Hasbro does good on sales with their, more modern Power Rangers. I know a lot of people like me, the older cats who are collecting Power Rangers, tend to only want Mighty Morphin or even Zeo, but I really want all the Power Rangers, man. They're all so good, and Beast Morphers is a great show, and we have the Gold Ranger here, which I think turned out so good, man. Everything about this looks fantastic. The suit and all that looks really good. I love how they're doing like the texture of the Beast Morphers suits, where it kind of has like this leathery look, which is really nice. And instead of, they wear more leather type of suits, unlike spandex like they would with some of the different Rangers out there. But all this looks really nice. The 220 black with the gold, these silver things like the belt and these shoulder pads, all look super nice. I love the design of the Beast Morphers. I think they're some of the best designs that there are for any of the Power Ranger shows. You got the, leg guards right here. Looks so good. These crazy boots, all done in that gold. I think that looks so awesome, dude. Very, very nicely done. You got peg holes on the bottom of the feet. I love all this. You got his back right here. Looks so good. Again, that harness came out really, really nice. Some Gold Ranger booty right there. I love this. One thing to note, that his harness here does come off. You can't just pull this back like so. It is a softer, pliable plastic. So if you wanted to, you can take that off. I personally will not display him that way. I want him with these shoulder pads. That came out wrong, because that's how he looks in the show. So I think that looks really freaking good, man. So very, very nice. Love this so much. Okay, so let's talk about his accessories. First, we have the actual helmeted head, which looks really good. Again, I love the gold used here. Just looks so very, very nice. The visor, the mouthpiece, all the silver, all the paint looks so good. And you got that like scarab beetle horn at the top of the helmet. Looks so freaking good, dude. But we also do get a second head, that being in the unhelmeted head of Nate, which I think looks really fantastic. Hasbro is doing such a good job with their unhelmeted heads and their more like, face printing technique that they've been doing. The only complaint I have is he's not wearing his glasses. It looks a little weird without his glasses. But the sculpt and the paint is all there. It looks fantastic. So I'm thinking about finding some type of glasses from another figure and putting those on. So you can just take off the helmet pretty easily, like so, on a standard ball peg, and we could pop these on like so, and then there you go. I think that looks pretty good. I love that, man. I love what they're doing with these, just all their different accessories that we're getting with Power Rangers. This is what I've always wanted, man. We're finally getting it. We also do got interchangeable hands, so as you can see, I do got the 2 gripping hands on this particular buck right now. We also do get a closed-fisted hand for his right side, right? That's the right side, yeah, so right side. And then we got the rock-on hands for his left hand. Again, looks really, really good. Dig that, the gold works fantastic. We also do get his blaster right here, which is really cool. If I remember correctly, this is technically the Morpher that turns into a gun. Is that how it is? I'm trying to think right now. I'm just totally stumping on that. But the paint on that, again, looks really nice with that gold and black. You got the goggles right there that actually pop out so you can like aim and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. And you can hold that in either of the gripping hands. But what I did notice, it fits better with the right side because the right finger does have more of a trigger finger, where the left gripping hand does not. There's no space between the fingers, where this one there is, so it works better on that side. We also do get his saber right here, which is really cool too. Very nicely done. Again, more of that gold, silver. We got some of that nice blue on there. Mine came a little warped. You can see that. It's a little bent, but you can fix it. It's not a big deal. You just, heat it up and flatten it the way you want to, and it'll come out just fine. Works really, really good. And you can get that in either of the gripping hands too. Pop that on like there. Holds on there really nice and tight. Then we also do get this really cool like effect piece. And again, that's one of those things that I love that Hasbro is doing. We're getting effects with like every figure. That's incredible, man. So how this works, you're going to take the sword and like slide it in there like so. You got to find the right slot, and it slides right over the blade like that. So now when you're doing like slashing effects, Power Rangers always have these crazy like bursts and electric effects and explosions and all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool too. Really, really nice. All of the accessories are very well done, and just super happy that Hasbro's even doing that. So one thing I want to show here is the gold. It is really nice on here. It might not even show up all that good on camera, but in person, it is just fantastic. The gold used is gorgeous. Now I want to compare it to things like the Zeal gold here. And you can really see the difference in gold for the 2 different Ranger figures. Now these are both gold Rangers, but the gold is different on here. This is a little more muted gold, and I don't hate this gold at all. But this one on the Beast Morphers gold is vastly better. It's so much more metallic and more of a deep gold. I love that, so I kind of wish this gold was more on this figure. But again, this one does not bother me at all. It's at least not as yellow as the old Legacy one was, which was ridiculous. So that's a bit of a difference. I'll even bring in a Goldar here, and he's all gold, you know what I mean? But you can see the difference in gold like that, and you can see the difference in the tones, how the Beast Morphers gold is a more metallic, deeper gold, while this is a more brighter yellow gold. Again, I do not hate this one whatsoever. It is just very different. So the gold on this particular figure, in my opinion, stands out quite a bit, but it's in a really good way because I freaking love it. Alright, now let's run down his articulation. So his head's on a ball joint, does roll around a bit, turns turn left and right, up with the disc hinge that far, down with the disc hinge that much, and turn side to side. Arms will go full 360. These shoulder pads do not hinder it whatsoever. We can go all the way out that far, as well as our very nice butterfly joint in there that works very well. Rotation in the bicep, double jointed elbows. Get that to bend in there like so, pretty much scratch himself in the back of the head, which is really nice. Rotation at the wrist as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get that double ball peg in the upper part of the torso, so that rolls around, does turn left and right, pivot side to side, crunch it back and forth, as well as an actual ab crunch at the lower torso, so it crunches forth that much, back that far, and then again swivel. We got hip joints that kick forward that much, back a little bit, not terrible, it's nothing at all, but that's still pretty good. So we did splits that far, rotation in the upper thigh. We got double jointed knee where he can kick himself in his own butt, so that's pretty good. Rotation at the boot, ankle joints go up about that far, down about that much, and then a nice ankle rocker. So overall, I think this guy's really good. Even if you're not really into Beast Morphers and you're mostly just into the older Rangers, I really think that regardless, Hasbro is doing a great job with all of them, and I really like the fact that we're not just getting the older Rangers first. They're mixing and matching all the different waves with a bunch of different generations of Power Rangers, and this guy is incredible, and in my opinion, a definite must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Ranger comparison, here he is standing next to the Lightning Collection Zeo Gold Ranger and Goldar. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Beast Morphers Gold Ranger. Now overall, I think Hasbro did an incredible job with this. The texture of the entire suit is very well sculpted. All the detail, the paint, that gorgeous gold, all of his awesome accessories, and really good articulation really make this figure and this entire line. Yes, this is a newer Ranger that a lot of people my age might not be into, but I love everything Power Rangers, including the newest team, Beast Morphers, and I am super stoked to add the Gold Ranger to my shelf. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.